Hi, my name is John from YourChefService.com. I'm a personal chef, and today I'm going to teach you how to make Super Bowl chili that's easy to do right in a dorm room. What I did was, I already browned it. What that means is I took some oil, I put it in a pan, cooked it up till it was brown, and then I drained it. You could drain it in a strainer, or just take a spoon and get rid of the grease. But remember, don't pour it down the sink. You don't want to clog your sink. Just throw it into an old tin can that you had left laying around. Throw it in your garbage. It's much safer. Right now I have 1½ cups of diced onion and 1 cup of diced green pepper. I'm going to put it into this pan. I'm going to heat up the pan. I'm going to use a medium flame. When they get a little hot, I'm going to use about 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Just enough to cover the bottom of the pan. Okay? I have 2 cans of kidney beans here that have been drained and rinsed and soaked with a little water, because I always add a little water. You'll see why later. I have a 28-ounce can of tomato sauce. I'm going to use some salt, oregano, red chili powder. This stuff is really hot, so be careful when you use this. I have granulated garlic, just a little seasoning at the end if I need it, and some cumin. I buy the spices in bulk and then I put them in these jars. You can buy them however you want, just a suggestion. Okay, I hear the pan's getting a little hot, I hear it sizzling. So I'm going to put my onions and green pepper in there. I'm going to cook it up a little bit. As that's cooking, I smashed up 5 cloves of garlic. It's a good sized clove. You know, a good sized clove of garlic. 4, 5, 6 of these is pretty good. I'm just going to chop it up a little bit. Now, I'm doing the same thing with the peppers and onions that I did to the ground beef. I just got everything ready so you don't have to sit and watch the whole video. We want to keep it short and easy. I'm going to cover them up for a little while, and that'll help sweat them and cook them, and it'll get a good flavor in there. Toward the end of, when they're cooked, I'm going to add the garlic in there, cook that till slightly brown, then I'm going to add the rest of the ingredients, and I'll go over it one step at a time. If you like this recipe, or you have any questions about any recipe, you can email me at askthechef@yourchefservice.com. I do have a website, and I'll answer any of your questions. I'm pretty good at getting back to people, so don't be afraid to write in. Each week I'm going to try and come up with a different recipe that's easy, that you can make right at home or even in a dorm room. I'm going to try to keep it seasonal. I have another one that I'm going to try again for Super Bowl. We'll do it on a separate sheet. It's going to be a sausage bread. Little thing with fresh sausage and mozzarella and some onions and some pizza dough. And again, you can buy everything real convenient at the grocery store. So I'm going to check on these peppers and onions. I'm gonna take a break now, and I'll be right back. Turn off. Hi, I'm back. It was pretty quick on your end, but I want to let the peppers and onions cook a little while. Probably around 6 or 7 minutes. Why don't you come on over and take a look at it? Has a nice color in there. You see the onions are a bit clear. What's going to happen is they're going to cook more in the chili. I'm going to add the garlic, because garlic will burn and get brown and get brown and burnt if you put it in too early. So I'm kind of mix it in there and let that cook a minute. Okay. Lower the flame a little bit, let that garlic get a nice flavor. Actually, the French have a term for this. It's called a mirepoix. It's a flavor base. In this case, it's a flavor base for the chili. So when this flavor base is all cooked and well, and you add ingredients to it, it's the main source of flavor. I should say it's a startup source for the flavor. Okay? I can see the garlic. I can smell the garlic. That's nice. And and the garlic is going to brown rather quickly. So I see it starting to brown. So I'm going to take that ground beef that I have here. It's already cooked. Remember, I cooked it, I drained it, I got it ready just for this video. Okay, I'm going to put this all in here. Now I cheated a little bit. I put it in the refrigerator just so I could hopefully present you with a nice video. So it's a little cold in here, and any fats that were left kind of made it solid in there. But if you do everything all together, like actually that's the way I usually do it, it'll go a lot faster. I'm just going to break it up a little bit. Why don't you come over and take a look at this? Okay, save your peppers, your onions, your garlic, your cooked ground beef. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some seasoning. Okay, I'm getting everything ready. About a half a tablespoon of salt. A good full tablespoon of cumin, a good tablespoon of oregano. Now when I use this stuff here, it's a very, very small amount because this stuff is very, very hot. There's a lot of brands in the supermarket that aren't as strong as this. This I got from an Indian spice store, so that's really hot. That's just like a good, really good pinch. Now that'll light this thing on fire. What I like to do is I like to season the meat first. Mix it around, make a little mess, so I have to clean that up. Do it all the time though. Okay, and I like the meat to get that flavor directly. Smell the cumin, smell the oregano, you'll smell everything. Okay, then I'm going to add like a 28-ounce can of tomato sauce. You can get two small ones, same thing. I sometimes use homemade tomato sauce, that's the best to do. But again, we're doing it in the dorm room, so it's easy for you. Okay? Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to clean the can with some water, about half a can of water, a little less, about a third of a can of water. Pour that right on top. What's going to happen is that chili, this chili that I'm cooking here, as it cooks, it's going to get thicker, so you can always add water. Don't be afraid of adding water. Alright, just a last little bit. It's about a half a can. Don't be afraid to add water. It'll cook, the water will evaporate it, and it'll get thicker. So I'm going to cook it like this for 30 minutes. I'm not going to let you sit here and wait, so I'm going to turn you off right now, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, we're back. The pot's been cooking for 30 minutes. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to add in my beans. Cut. Did you cut it? So I added the beans. I'm going to cook it 15 minutes more, and it's done. You want to taste it. If you want a little bit more garlic, that's when I that's when I would add a little bit of granulated garlic at a time, or a little bit of cumin. You taste it. That's it. The way it's made now, it'll be pretty good. But if you like something a little hotter, add the ingredients. More salt. You have the ingredients. It's your taste. The only thing I didn't add is a little pepper because I always have to. A little cracked pepper. Just because. And I use 4 types of peppercorns in here. Green, white, black, and red. So this gives us a little nice flavor in there. I'm going to lower this a little bit. Okay. I'm going to cook it for 45 minutes. I'll be right back. I'm going to show you what that looks like. Alright. I spooned out a nice plate of chili. Okay. And it was, I apologize. It was 15 minutes, not 45. 15 minutes to get a good full flavor. And there you go. Super Bowl day chili. Have a great day. Enjoy the game.